Hello everyone, welcome back to Expert Medical Coding. Today, in this video, we are going to focus on Chapter 2 of ICD-10-CM, that is Neoplasms. This is one of the most essential chapters for medical coders, covering everything from benign tumors to malignant cancers. So we'll go through it step by step using practical examples to make the concepts clear and easy to apply. So let's start by going through the guideline first, and then I'll break it down in a clear and structured way. Neoplasms. Let's start with the general guidelines. Chapter 2 of the ICD-10-CM contains the codes for most benign and all malignant neoplasms. Certain benign neoplasms such as prostatic adenomas may be found in the specific body system chapters. To properly code a neoplasm, it is necessary to determine from the record if the neoplasm is benign, in situ, malignant, or of uncertain histological behavior. If malignant, any secondary metastatic sites should also be determined. Now that we have read the guideline, let's break it down and understand it clearly. Let us start with what is a neoplasm. In simple terms, a neoplasm means an abnormal growth of tissue. Benign means non-cancerous, malignant means cancerous, in situ means early stage of cancer, not spread. Uncertain behavior means doctor is not sure yet if benign or malignant. To properly code a neoplasm, you must determine from the medical record whether it is benign, malignant, in situ, or of uncertain behavior. If the neoplasm is malignant, you also need to identify any secondary sites where the cancer has spread, known as metastatic sites. For example, patient diagnosed with primary lung cancer, imaging confirms metastasis to the brain. So here we have to give C34.90 code for malignant neoplasm of lung unspecified as primary, and C79.31 for secondary malignant neoplasm of brain as secondary site. Now let's move towards the next coding guideline that says about primary malignant neoplasms overlapping site boundaries. A primary malignant neoplasm that overlaps two or more contagious, that is next to each other sites, should be classified to the subcategory code that is .8 overlapping lesion, unless the combination is specifically indexed elsewhere. For multiple neoplasms of the same site that are not contagious, such as tumors in different quadrants of the same breast, codes for each site should be assigned. Let's understand this in a more clear way. Let us first see what does overlapping site boundaries means. A primary malignant neoplasm may sometimes spread across two or more contagious or neighboring sites. When this happens, we use special .8 code for overlapping lesion. Let us see an example. The patient has a malignant tumor involving both the middle esophagus and the distal esophagus. Since these are contagious sites, that is neighboring sites, so we don't assign separate codes. Instead, we use C15.8, malignant neoplasm of overlapping sites of esophagus. Now, what if the tumors are not contagious, meaning they occur in different separate parts of the same organ? In that case, you code each site separately. For example, a patient has one malignant tumor in the upper outer quadrant of the right breast and another in the lower inner quadrant of the right breast. Since these quadrants are not next to each other, we assign separate codes. C50.411 for malignant neoplasm of upper outer quadrant of the right female breast and C50.311 for malignant neoplasm of lower inner quadrant of right female breast. Now let's move towards the next guideline, and that is malignant neoplasm of ectopic tissue. Malignant neoplasms of ectopic tissue are to be coded to the site of origin mentioned. Example, ectopic pancreatic malignant neoplasms involving the stomach are coded to malignant neoplasm of pancreas, unspecified, that is C25.9. Now let us see what is ectopic tissue means. Ectopic tissue means normal tissue that is found in an abnormal location. For example, pancreatic tissue found in the stomach wall. When this tissue develops a malignant neoplasm, we don't code it by the location where it was found. Instead, we code it according to the tissue of origin. For example, a malignant tumor is found in the ectopic pancreatic tissue in the stomach. Even though the tumor is in the stomach, the tissue is pancreatic in origin. So we code this as C25.9, that is malignant neoplasm of pancreas unspecified, not a stomach cancer code. Now let's continue the guideline, and that is the neoplasm table in the alphabetical index should be referenced first. However, if the histological term is documented, that term should be referenced first rather than going immediately to the neoplasm table in order to determine which column in the neoplasm table is appropriate. For example, if the documentation indicates adenoma, refer to the term in the alphabetical index to review the entries under this term, and the instructional note to see also neoplasm by site benign. The table provides the proper code based on the type of neoplasm and the site. It is important to select the proper column in the table that corresponds to the type of neoplasm. The tabular list should then be referenced to verify that the correct code has been selected from the table and that a more specific site does not exist. Now let's understand this in more detail. So here is the rule. The neoplasm table in your alphabetical index is usually the first place you go to code a tumor. But if the provider documents a histological term like adenoma, lipoma or carcinoma, you should start with that term in the alphabetical index first. Let's take the example of adenoma. If the provider documents adenoma of the colon, don't jump straight to the neoplasm table. Instead, go to adenoma in the alphabetical index. There you'll find an instructional note, see also neoplasm by site benign. This directs you to the neoplasm table under colon benign. From there, you'll find the correct code for benign neoplasm of colon, that is T12.6. And don't forget to confirm your code in the tabular list for accuracy and specificity. Please like, share and subscribe to Expert Medical Coding. Thanks for watching.